If you think your electronic accelerator pedal is failing and you want to properly diagnose it without making things complicated, in this video I'll show you step by step how to test this component. So if you don't want to replace unnecessary parts and waste money without fixing the problem, watch the entire video. The electronic accelerator pedal tells the computer how much you want to accelerate. Unlike older systems, it does not use a cable directly connected to the throttle body. When you press the pedal, its sensors generate voltage signals, and the computer uses that information to control the opening of the throttle plate. Most electronic accelerator pedals have two internal sensors, APP1 and APP2. APP stands for Accelerator Pedal Position. In a 6-wire design, each sensor has 3 circuits, a 5-volt reference, a sensor ground, and a signal circuit. Therefore, APP1 uses 3 wires and APP2 uses the other 3. The computer constantly compares both signals. If they no longer match, it may activate reduced power mode to prevent unintended acceleration. The most common symptoms include no response when pressing the accelerator pedal, delayed response, intermittent acceleration, jerking, loss of power, and limited engine speed. The engine may also remain at idle only. The check engine light, electronic throttle control warning light, or wrench symbol may turn on, and trouble codes ranging from P2120 to P2138 may be stored. These symptoms alone do not confirm that the accelerator pedal is faulty. They may also be caused by loose terminals, corrosion, open circuits, short circuits, a missing power supply, or a poor ground connection. Always check the vehicle's wiring diagram because pin locations and wire colors may vary. We'll begin by checking the APP1 power supply. Disconnect the connector and identify its 5-volt reference terminal. Set the multimeter to DC voltage and select the 20-volt range if it is not auto-ranging. Turn the ignition on, connect the black probe to chassis ground, and touch the APP1 power supply terminal with the red probe. The multimeter should display approximately 5 volts. If 5 volts are not present, inspect the wiring, check for possible short circuits, and verify the computer's reference voltage circuit. Now test the APP1 ground. Turn the ignition off and keep the connector disconnected. Set the multimeter to continuity mode. Touch the APP1 ground terminal with the red probe and a good chassis ground with the black probe. The multimeter should beep or display very low resistance, indicating good continuity. If it displays OL or high resistance, inspect the wire and its terminals. Next, check the APP2 power supply. With the connector disconnected, identify its power supply terminal. Set the multimeter to DC voltage, turn the ignition on, connect the black probe to chassis ground, and touch the APP2 power supply terminal with the red probe. It should also display approximately 5 volts. Even though this value is the same as APP1, both circuits must be tested separately because one may be working while the other is open or shorted. To check the APP2 ground, turn the ignition off and set the multimeter to continuity mode. Touch the APP2 ground terminal with the red probe and chassis ground with the black probe. There should be continuity, and the resistance should be very low. If OL appears, there is no continuity, and you will need to inspect the wiring all the way to the computer. Only perform continuity tests with the circuit powered off. Now we'll check the APP1 signal. The connector must remain connected to the accelerator pedal. Use a back probe pin from the back of the connector to avoid piercing the wire. Set the multimeter to DC voltage, connect the black probe to ground, and connect the red probe to the APP1 signal wire. Turn the ignition on without starting the engine. With the pedal released, you should find approximately 0.5 volts. Slowly press the accelerator pedal while watching the display. The voltage should gradually increase until it reaches approximately 4.7 volts with the pedal fully depressed. The reading should rise smoothly, without jumps, drops, or interruptions. If the voltage remains fixed, disappears, or changes suddenly, there may be internal wear or a fault in the signal circuit. Finally, measure the APP2 signal. Keep the connector plugged in, connect the black probe to ground and the red probe to the APP2 signal wire. With the ignition on and the pedal released, the reading should be approximately 0.3 volts. Slowly press the accelerator pedal. The voltage should increase steadily until it reaches approximately 2.5 volts with the pedal fully depressed. It should not have any jumps, interruptions, or sudden drops. In this system, both signals increase, but they operate on different voltage ranges. The computer monitors them throughout the pedal's entire track to make sure they maintain the correct relationship. These values may vary slightly depending on the manufacturer, so always confirm the specifications for the vehicle you're testing. If one signal fails while its 5-volt reference, ground, and wiring are good, the pedal's internal sensor is probably faulty. If this video helped you, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let me know in the comments what symptoms your vehicle is experiencing, what voltage readings you found on APP1 and APP2, and which component you would like us to test in the next video. Share this video with someone who is having problems with their electronic throttle system. I'll see you in the next diagnosis.